I don't know if this is fine. I have no fucking clue. Balancing on a suitcase and a box and some shorts. That's what I'm doing today. Oh my god. Hi, hello, was Gucci was popping. Apparently that's how I start. Oh fuck. How are you doing today, guys? It's a beautiful Monday. It's a beautiful Monday. And I'm surviving a little illness because my body's fighting it off and I'm doing great. I haven't actually, wow, that was gross. I haven't actually been like sick for like 3 years. So when my body catches something and it's fighting it off and then like it wants to give me little symptoms from left and right, okay, I'll take it. At least I'm not in my bed like I'm not just if you're an audio listener, hi, it's your girl Dréa. Welcome to the show. You can go on YouTube, youtube.com/@inmyheads.shows33. It'll be in the description of whatever you're streaming from. Okay, you will be able to find it, but you would have been able to see my face when I said that. At least I'm not in bed. Just I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm well. What a time to be alive, guys. What has happened? Not much. Not much has happened. I'ma be so real with y'all. I'ma be so real with y'all. I had things planned this week. I was supposed to go to a birthday. Happy birthday, Muriel. I love you so much. See you on Thursday. Although you're gonna see this this is after, so who cares? I was supposed to go on a birthday thing this weekend. Did not go because I felt sick and I didn't want to give my sickness to other people. One, second of all, me being sick I was not going to be fun. Two, third of all of this made it that I just didn't care to go because I was just not going to be fun. I'm going to be just and like if I'm going to be somewhere, oh my god, this water is staring at me. Okay, I am drinking, I don't know, how can I describe what I'm drinking? This is water with chia seeds, lemon, and a little tiniest splash of juice because I wanted to give it taste. Did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. You're gonna ask me, why are you drinking this, Vibes? I'm drinking this because I need more fiber in my life, okay? I have enough fiber. I'm a big poo-poo girl. I take enough poops during the day. If you take less than 3, girl, this is not good. You should be taking at least 3 poops a day. If you're not taking 3 poops a day, you're like, oh my god, girl, what are you talking about? 3 poops a day? Yeah, girl. Like, at least. If you're not, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I am very regular, but why am I talking about my bowel movements? It's Monday morning and I'm talking about my bowel movements. I want more fiber in my life, and I know it's good for me. And does this drink help me maybe get over some textural issues when it comes to food? No. It's making it harder. It's making it very difficult because I'm not even going to think about it or even say it because I still have to finish this. I still have to finish this drink. Does it get stuck in my teeth a little bit? Yeah. Because you have to wait for the chia seeds to be like puffy gelatins. Then that's like you have to let it soak for 15 minutes. Did I forget and let it soak for 30? Yes. I 100% did that, and then now I have to just deal with this. Mind you, this thing was full, okay? It was 24 ounces. We are at 4. I drank 20 ounces of this bitch. It was difficult. I had a hard time. I still have shit in my teeth. It's not fun, but do I recommend? Yeah. How can I recommend? It's literally my first day. I didn't turn on my light. Does it add? Does it do something? I don't know if it does something, but I figured I would have a light now. I would have a light because I don't have a set. Yet. Okay, you're still a tablet balancing, like I said, on a suitcase, on a box, and some shorts to make sure that it's like straight. I don't even know if it is. I have no way to know if it is straight. Okay. Because who really is? I don't think anyone is really 100% gay. I mean, 100% straight, but whatever. We're not going to start with that. Oh my God, this morning I woke up to a message from somebody that I don't know in my head's show DMs. That is the Instagram page. Please follow it. If you're listening to this, please follow it. Oh, and also just like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, man. I don't want to go and say everything because I feel a bit ashamed because everybody and their mom is telling you what to do, and you know how this works. I'm sure I'm not the first podcast, and if I am, you chose me. This is me that you chose to be your first podcast to listen to. Thank you. I appreciate it. And show me some love. I kind of need it. But yeah, this morning I woke up to messages. Sometimes I want to know. I wonder what people say to their friends, like when they do someone wrong. You know, you guys, there's always two sides. There's the person that got done doing wrong, which is me. Okay, that I do have to say, I have my own part in that doing wrong. Why am I walking? I have my own part. I allowed it. I fueled it. I let my assumption make me do some things instead of just saying what was in front of me. You get it, mate? Instead of just listening to my own intuition and obviously my gut, which is my intuition, not listening is why I've gotten myself in so many stupid situations, okay? Because I keep telling people, whatever, I'm gonna continue later. But yeah, somebody of this person, okay, because last week, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, last week I like slightly mentioned how I had a situationship that lasted like 5 years, okay, on and off 5 years. And when I mean by 5 years, I mean cat and mouse, in a sense that I chase after him because he actually, well, first of all, let's start from the beginning. I get out of my insane DV situation that lasted 2 years, and that's in June, okay? July is when I met this man, because why was he hired at my job? And this is why you don't date people from your work. Don't do it, because it's always going to be issues somehow, especially at that place, because that place was like mini hell. Because it's so interesting when I think about it, because like I worked at Hell, which is a bar that I got to sue and we won. Fuck you. And then I worked at that call center where, I mean, if you worked at that call center, you know the debauchery, you know the drama, you know, like that thing is like, you have one side that's like slightly closed off because like that's where they deal with like billings information, like maybe insurance. It's what's the word, confidential information, so like it's behind closed wall. The rest of us though, we are in the open, baby. So you just have like corridor after corridor of just like freaking people working. So yeah, July, okay, that was a month, not barely a month. I not gonna lie, like I left the crazy man and then jumped onto, I guess, something else with another crazy one. And I don't want to say crazy because you know what, trauma sucks, okay? The stupid saying of hurt people, I mean, I've done it. I've been the hurt person hurting people around me. So is it surprising that at a time when I was not doing good, I was still recovering from almost dying months ago, I'm in a very vulnerable state, okay? But I only figured that out later, how vulnerable I was at that state and like how everything transpired. Like I was so raw from like what had happened to me, that like anything that was nice, I was like, I want to take it, and I need it because I want to feel better, okay? Because I was not doing good. So that man, that boy gave me just enough attention, and at first we were just friends, or so I thought. It was all a plot. But no, we truly, the connection was good. Okay, I felt it was sincere on my end because it was sincere on my end. So I thought it was a sincere thing. So I thought that, I really believe that something deeper could have happened, because like we were actually friends. Okay, we were friends until he decided to, okay, my god, something so funny about him. So, and everything happened so fucking quick, you guys. Everything happened so fucking quick, because July I meet him. July I go meet all of his friends in Toronto, apparently, which is one of the reasons I don't fuck with Toronto, because it fucking ruined my experience. Okay. And after that, I think we're a thing. We're not really talking about it, but we're having deep conversations. So I thought he was probably just saying shit out of his ass to like try to relate to me first, because he wasn't talking much about his situation. That's how you know when they ask a lot of questions about you and they don't say a lot about themselves. It's because they're trying to see what information they can snatch and then put on their back for them. Like whatever. What I'm saying makes sense. And so after that, I thought we were really cool homies. I thought we were cool. And I thought that like we were going to have a friendship that was going to build into something more, because that's what I wanted. My poor little broken soul. I needed to be alone. And I went instead of dealing with myself again, because I keep saying that I know I got into this thing because I was trying to save myself. Well, because I was trying to save somebody instead of saving myself. I wanted to make somebody else feels better, hoping they were gonna make me feel better back. And then it was I was the whole martyr. How do you say martyr? Parce qu'en français tu peux juste dire martyr, c'est vraiment correct. What the fuck is martyr? Martyr? How do you say that in English? I don't know. Okay, but there's a whole notion in psychology about the martyr, victim, martyr, in a sense that like you're gonna feel like a martyr. I'm gonna say martyr because this is literally fucking insane to say in English. You can either be a martyr where you're gonna be like, oh my god, woe is me, I did everything right, I do everything for this person, and see what I have, see what I live, see what's going on, like I'm the savior and this is what I get back. That's martyrist situation. And it's such a fine line between that and being a victim. Okay, but why am I being a victim? Because I put myself in stupid situation. Okay, because 3 months, 4 months, was it? It was October when I said that. I remember because the December of that year is when I was blessed to have my breast reduction. Shout out to life. Shout out to Ontario for giving it to me for free. If you have big titties and you're in Ontario and you have a family doctor, go to your family doctor, say you have back problems, and you'll get that shit for free. You're fucking welcome. I super recommend, if you're in Ottawa, go to Montfort Hospital. Charles Etienne, what's his last name? He's a great surgeon over there. Amazing, 10 out of 10. Okay, anyways, it was December that was going on. Okay, so then I remember, so the bullshit started in October. So when I tell you July, August, September, October, just 4 months, guys, 4 months, and he's trying to say that like he's gonna prepare himself because winter's coming and he's not gonna be caught taking a bus during winter because it's too cold outside. So he's gonna try to get he's gonna befriend a girl who he's gonna basically like manipulate into giving him rides everywhere, which is exactly what happened. But you know who's the girl that he chose? It was my homie at that job. I had a homie at that job, okay? Me and the girl were cool. We would talk spirituality together, blah, 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 blah. And I would tell her about the dude because we were good friends and we were building. So, like, I was I'm not going to say don't share stuff with your friends in case they want to be manipulative and try to get into your business. That's not what I'm saying. I think that sharing with your people is really necessary. I think that sharing the excitement of something that you're living with your people and them putting their energy of like, hell yeah girl, get that shit, you deserve that shit, blah blah blah, I think that it's good. Why? Because I think that what's wrong with just adding some love frequency to some more love frequency? Like, if the other person has issues or if the other person chooses to be a bitch ass nigga if the other person chooses to wow, can I speak? Can you speak? Fuck. If the person, if the other person chooses to fuck you over, if the other person chooses to fake being happy for you, it's on them. It's all a damn thing. It's all a they have an issue thing. It's all you were not wrong for being excited about your life, you know. And it's so funny because that another friend, y'all remember that homie that I said about the Libra girl that I thought we were homies and friends and now we were sisters? Met her at that fucking place too. And oh my god, to be honest, like a lot of the friends that I made at that place just ended up being fucking, not all of them ended up being weirdos, because I had my weirdo behavior at my times, definitely. Okay, like, and there was, you know, when you have a male friends and they're your friends for a long time and they're and then they make moves on you in the beginning and you're like, my guy, you either shut that shit off or we're friends, or we're just not cool and homies. So they decided to shut that shit off. I had faith that I had a good male friend in my life. Anyways, man, I'm not even going to talk about that, because you know what? I just think it's not good that when you have a girlfriend, okay, because I'm gonna do a quick tangent before I continue with fuck face. Fuck ass. That male friend that I had, he ended up having a girlfriend, and I was so happy for him, because one thing about him, he's a very, very sweet dude, and I was rooting for him to find somebody good for him. And did I remind him many times that that person was not me? Yes. Okay. Many times, in the sense that, like, in the span of like that, it's so funny because this friendship lasted as long as this situation ship-ish kind of lasted, which is very interesting now that I think about it. But for that 5 years of friendship, I think that it's unfortunate when that person gets a girlfriend, okay, or a partner, whatever. They get a partner. The partner is uncomfortable with the connection, the friendship that you guys have. I think at first I used to be like understanding, maybe you should talk to her, because it's not like I'm trying to get with you, because I've told you many times that I'm not trying to get with you. You're not my kind of dude. I don't want any, I don't even want any ounce of that shit with you ever at all. Yet when their partner calls them out about their friendship, which did I encourage it a little bit, because we were really good homies. And this girl, was she a bit jealous? Yes, but I should have been able to recognize that I need to do my part and step away and be like, you know what, you need to deal with your thing, and I don't want to be the protagonist, or like to be one of the reasons things are not good in your relationship. So I'm gonna step away, which I ended up doing, okay, because I didn't want her to think that I was on some fuck shit, because no, I was not. And also I wanted him to show up for his girl and really show up and be like, yo, go talk to her, be for real with her, blah blah. They broke up. Why is he sending me like winky messages? Why are you trying to chit chat me in messages after that? Like, that's not cool. I don't fucking, that was not cool, okay? But regardless, there's many connections that I've made in that place. Am I friends with any of them? No. And to be honest, when I think about how I was at the time, how I was just very vulnerable at the time, when I gotta be fucking honest. I think that trauma bonding is not good, which I feel is what me and the dude did for a bit, but not really. Oh yeah, going back to that fucking shit, because yeah, he was talking to that fucking bitch because he was trying to get rides. He was trying to get rides to now be on the bus during winter, because like he's not gonna be caught up taking the bus during winter, because he's not that nigga, okay? So he started chit-chatting my friend. And my friend reciprocated it, because she was not my friend. They end up being a thing. I don't exist anymore. they end up doing snow at work and got fired for that, because why are you doing snow at work? What's going on? And that's when, to me, I started seeing weird shit about him that I was like, interesting. You were not doing all of that. But you know what? Maybe he was, and I just didn't know, because I'm not about that shit, okay? I don't ski, okay? I don't literally ski, but I also don't ski. I don't do the snow. I've never done that shit. I will never touch that shit. I don't need that. My brain is already going fast enough. I'm already cool enough. I don't need that shit, okay? But they got caught doing snow at work. They got fired. And because he was fully with her, while also in my messaging me, and also I was really desperate at the time. I was very, very lonely. It wasn't my peak loneliness of my life. I feel and I was very much still a people pleaser at the time as well. And so I let him walk all over me. I let him lie to my face. He tried, basically, like, while seeing her, he would also see me, in the sense that, like, we would plan things together. Well, I knew he, like, was with the other girl, okay, because again, at that time I also had zero self-respect, because what the fuck was I doing? There's a dude that, you had a deep connection, because it turns out that this person was a huge catalyst in a lot of my lessons that I ended up learning from, and I'm super, super grateful for him for that, because, like, if it weren't for him and the stupid fucking bullshit that I allowed him to do to my mental, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be the enlightened, loving being that I am today. The not allowing people to step all over me, the non-people pleaser, like, these are all things that I was what the fuck is up with my nose, dude? I sound like a quack. I feel like I sound like a duck because my nose is just fucked. But at the time, I had no self-respect. I was very lonely. I felt very misunderstood by everything around me, because I was also in the beginning stages of this spiritual awakening where everything is confusing. Nothing is the same once you start embarking on this journey. Nothing will ever be the same. And I was realizing that relationships in my life were just not feeling good in the sense, and it's only later that I realized that a lot of them were not feeling good because of me. It's always been me, the problem, okay? Was I dealing with problematic people? 100%. But I was the problem in the end, because I would allow that shit to just continuously happen. Knowing, and that's the fucking annoying thing that I look back at myself and I'm like, dude, why were you like this? Why were you like this? In the sense that my intuition has never been wrong. I have eyes. I have 3 eyes in the front, 1 in the back, and I have ears all over my head and basically in the corner and crevices of walls, okay? I hear and see everything. And I know a lot. Claircognizance, as you would put it. And because I wanted to not believe the situations and not believe what was being told to me, because I thought that I could be somebody's savior instead of saving myself, I just chose. I just said whatever the intuition was telling me. I was like, nah, bitch, you wrong. Guess who was wrong? Me. Not intuition me. Other me that decided to be like a fucking stupid bitch and think that like that the universe, my ancestors and spirit is not talking to me every day, giving me messages on what the fuck is going on around me all the time. That's why you can't lie to me. You cannot and will never be able to lie to me. And if you think that you've been able to lie to me, you haven't. I just allowed you. I just allowed you to think that you're lying to me because like I cared about the friendship or I cared about whatever relationship we had. You think that you did a 1-2, bitch? I saw you coming from so far, like that fucking stupid Libra friend. Oh my god, I don't hear from her for months. But like she doesn't respond to me after her birthday, but she hits me up on some I am gonna put up I have a lawyer now and I want to make things legit for my business. So remove all this stuff that you are you dumb? Do you not know that I know what you're thinking, that I know what you're doing? Did I know that she was never gonna answer me after? She was never gonna talk to me after that? Oh yeah, I knew. Which is why I wanted to be the last one to say, yo, can we hang out? Because I did care about it. I did care about the friendship, and I did care about seeing her, but the caring was not reciprocated. Okay. So going back to this dude. Okay. For 2 years after that, okay, 2 years after that, it was a lot of cat and mouse. Lots of cat and mouse. And if you're in that situation that you have to constantly chase about somebody, or that at some point you become the cat and they start chasing you, which was me at the end, because that nigga would not leave me the fuck alone. Until this day he's not, because he's asking his little buddies to hit me up. Why do I get a message this morning? Okay, because I'm gonna skip all the details. I don't want to make a whole episode about him because ew. But I do want to talk about some things in that situation, so people that are listening don't fucking do the same dumb fucking shit that I did. Okay, because during those 2 years, those 3 years, okay, like until I moved to Montreal. Okay, so 2017, I moved to Montreal in 2022. So yeah, for like almost 5 years, because again, I haven't spoken, like, oh my god, I was on my way to 6 years when I decided to just cut that shit off. Okay, do you understand how fucking ridiculous that is? But imagine that from December 2017 until I moved to Montreal, 5 years. It was constantly giving me crumbs. So whatever, when the universe, like when you're on this journey as well, you're gonna go seek information. You gotta realize that for you to understand lessons, the universe is also gonna lie to you. Not that it's gonna lie to you, but it's gonna guide you on a path that, like, oh, this is what you wanna hear, so we're gonna guide you where you think you wanna go. And then once you get there and you see what's in front of you, you're gonna be like, oh, maybe not. You know? Oh, maybe not. So like, did I know he was lying to me the whole time? Yes. But I was still like, oh, I'm hoping that one day he's not gonna be with this person anymore, and he's gonna realize that I am the real catch. He's gonna realize that I'm the real catch. Are you dumb? Are we stupid? L'imbécilité, ça fait vraiment mal quand ça frappe. Un jour, un mur te frappe and you're like, holy shit. I was so stupid. What an idiot. Idiot sandwich, Gordon Ramsay. Like, one day you just wake up and you're like, oh, so this is what this is. This is what this has been the entire time. To get over the people pleasing, I had to... Dude, the people pleasing got me in so many fucking weird situations, man. I have so many situations that happened at that call center that one day we're gonna go back to it, because it's really interesting how so much BS happened at that place, and how wrong I was for a lot of shit that happened at that place. But during those 5 years of cat and mouse, he hits me up. I literally have to go to one of my brother's friend to get his details, because like he was hanging out with some of my brother's friends, and you know, I made such a fool of myself to try to hit up a bum. How insane is that? It's like, now that I'm removed from the situation, and then I see this boy for who he is, for who he is, a addict, sad boy. Let's be fucking real. Addict, sad boy. That's what this nigga is. Okay. I had to fucking get out of that and be like, dude, did I really do all of this shit for a bomb? All because I am a knowing being, in the sense that I saw all the timelines of this man. I saw the timeline where he decided to actually do better, and where our situation could have worked. I saw the one where I got tired of his shit and then I left and then I found my person, which is the timeline that I decided to choose because that is the correct timeline to fucking choose. I saw the timeline where he's just still choosing to just be horrible. Like, I've saw so many of them. I saw the potential through all the timelines of shitty. There was more shitty timelines than there were good ones. And I still kept focusing on the good ones. Focusing on a timeline is gonna fuck you up. Focusing on a timeline is gonna fuck you up. What I mean by timeline, I mean that you can feel, see, hear the possibility of a path that you're gonna take with a person. How life is gonna be. How your community is gonna change. How your life is gonna change. You see the house, you see the life, you see the family. You see the success because you're with the right person, blah, 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 blah. Okay? All that fucking bullshit. You will force yourself to do things to make sure you uphold to the timeline when baby you're being pushed in a different direction where there's less bullshit cacas and where there's just happiness, dude. For real. Because the chaos that happens when you're trying to just the chaos that happens when you just try to keep a timeline alive is ridiculous. Everything is gonna go to shit, babes. Why do you think that your money is not right? Why do you feel like you're getting sick more often? Why do you feel like everybody around you is pointing the finger and just telling you that everything is wrong? It's because, baby, yes, you're the problem, babe. You are the problem. Because you're allowing this. Because you're people pleasing. When I was people pleasing, trying to go to university to do a program that I had no business doing because I was trying to be a doctor for my parents, and then I got into a depression, and that's what landed me in my DV situation. Example one. People pleasing is me it's me allowing people to just fucking lie to me so I can keep a relationship because said relationship means something to me, but in hindsight I never fucking did because I was just trying to make somebody feel good all the time to make sure that they liked me. You know? Taking your side. Telling you that you're the one. And like, it's like I was pretending too. That's the thing with people pleasing is that you're pretending and then you wonder why the people around you are pretending to fucking like you. You're manipulating people into liking you, babe. Why are you surprised that you're getting people that don't actually like you for who you are because you're just fucking pleasing them? Babes, come on. Let's be fucking real. You're like, it took me realizing the people I had around me to be like, oh, I don't want to attract those kind of people anymore. I don't want to attract somebody that's going to fuck with my brain for 5 years. And it's not just him. It was me too. Okay? It's incredible how I did nothing for a week, and that one message that I got this morning sparked me having this whole conversation. I love it. It's great. And it's necessary conversation to have. Because, again, lil nigga decided to, I don't know, do what with his friends. His friend messaged me and was like, that's not how blah, blah, blah would say the situation went. What did he say? What did he say? I'm very curious to know. I need to finish my chia seeds. Actually, I'm exaggerating. It's not that bad anymore. It does. It does like it. I'm really trying my best. Chia seeds everywhere. I want to know what the fuck he said. Not because I care, but I want to know what narrative he tells people. Just like I wonder what narrative people that do you wrong tell other people. I'm very curious. I wish I was a fly on the wall. I wish I was a fly on the wall to know. You know? I wonder what Libra friend has said to people when they're like, oh, do you still hang out with her? I wonder what she said. Oh, she's just online saying bullshit. She just blah, blah, blah. You're not telling them that you were whatever. I wonder what he says. What could you possibly say to make it seem like I fumbled your crusty ass? I would love to know. Because if we look at the statistics, if we look at the logistics, I don't think that I'm the wrong. I don't think that I'm the one living a bad life. I'm not saying that he is. I don't fucking know what he's living. But I know the demons that he's fighting. And that shit ain't fun. And I know he's never gonna fucking deal with that shit. All he's gonna do is numb. Numb, 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 numb. My name is Num Num and I like to num num. Okay? That's what he's gonna do. And to say what I said to his friend and to repeat. So insane. It's so funny that I have to do this. It's not that I have to do this, but I like to make sure people know shit is the right correct stuff that is out there, okay? Which is low-key high-key. The reason why I do this podcast is because like I like to journal my thoughts because there's way too fucking much in there, but I also want to get shit out there before people try to come and say that like they're finding new clues about me. Bitch, fuck off. Okay, that would never happen. It's insane that I have to say, like, last time I spoke to this man on the phone, I told him, okay, and when the fuck was that? That was May 2023, babes. May 2023. I spoke to him and I told him, I was like, my dude, I just want you to get better. I want you to feel good inside. I want you to feel better inside. I want you to find it within yourself to do better for yourself and for the people around you. I'm not going to sit there and wait for you to do that anymore. And I'm not going to be there to try to guide you to do something you're not willing to do at all because you don't care to do it. Okay, I am removing myself from this situation because there is something better for me out there, and that person is not you. You need to find yourself with it, and you need to leave me. You need to forget about me forever. I want him to just forever forget about me. It's kind of difficult. I understand. I know what I am. My energy is hard to forget because I fucking bring that shit. Oh, did I make your life better a little bit while I was in your life? Yeah, fuck yeah, because that's fucking what I do. I make people feel good, baby. I uplift the people that I love, dude. That's what I fucking do. Hey, people just love to abuse of that. No more, baby. And that's what I said to him. And that's what you should tell to people if you're a people pleaser. If you've allowed bullshit out for like way too long, knowing damn well that it was hurting you inside. You let a friend talk to you wrong. You know, you there's somebody in your life that just doesn't sit right on your spirit. And you're like, dude, I don't know what it is about that person. That person is just not good for your life. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care how many hours, money. I don't care how much you've put into that person. But if the energy you're feeling with them is ill, it's just not good. You shouldn't be feeling ill with the people that are good to you. Your inner child should be happy to be alive, okay? Wishes was what unfortunate with the situation. And Wish is one of the things that got me confused for a little bit. Is that my inner child was cool with him. We were having fun. Until that one time that I showed him one of my favorite songs at the time, which was Sex on the Beach. Let's have sex on the beach, playing in the sand, just you and me, hand in hand, come on. Beep doop deepy. If you know the song, it's a great song. I recommend it. It's a fucking bop. Let's ask let's have sex on the beach, playing in the sand, just you and me, hand in hand, come on. Beep boop 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 boop. Yo, great song. I love that song. And I showed it to him and was like, ew, why do you like this song? That's when I should have fucking known. Somebody disrespecting something that I love like that. Somebody, yo, do you want to know the difference of what I got today? My stupid shit that I just did for the past 2 little minutes, I get applause and just laughter and just like, oh my god, you're cute. That's what I fucking need in my life. I don't need somebody to fucking judge me for when I get a little cuckoo. I don't need somebody to judge me. And you know what? I think that's also where in my friendships and any relationships really that I've had in my life that I'm like, you know what? If I can't if I can't be my goofy bitch self, if you're gonna look at me wrong, okay? Oh, sorry, I burp. Oh, it's not very ladylike because you burp loud sometimes. Because you make it goofy. It's not very ladylike. You should say, excuse me. Are you my mom? My mom is my mom. I'm not gonna burp like that around her. I just respect her aura. I respect her spirit. But even if I did, I would just do it away like I do. Okay? This is entertainment, babes. And sometimes I like to entertain myself too. Do you have something wrong with that? Do you have a problem with me just trying to entertain myself? Eh? Tell me. Fuck. So, I don't know, man. I wonder what they say. I truly wonder what they say. Because in the end, I just wish them well. And I just wish them to be happy. Because, like, a lot of people out there are just not happy. And they're pretending to be. Could never be me, babes. There was a time I was pretending to be okay when I was not. And the time has long passed since. And I don't know how people who pretend are okay. How do you have the energy to pretend so long? How do you do that? I don't have time. It's exhausting. Pretending for what? Oh, for people that I don't like to like me? Are we fucking doing are we for real? Are we for real right now? I don't think we're being for real. I'm happy. You guys. I'm excited to hear back from his friend. That shit is entertaining me. That thing is very entertaining to me. Because I feel like I've healed so much, and have so much nothing going on in terms of like drama, that a little bit of something is just exciting to me. It's like I'm tuning into like another reality show that I'm watching. That's how I feel about this situation. And I think that's how I'm gonna feel for any situation that tries to come back, because I speak out, because I advocate for myself. Okay? You know? Unfortunate that I had to block some of his friends in the process of some of his friends. Only one. Ali's a cool dude. So Ali, if you're listening to this, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing better. And it was fun pulling cards for you. And I hope you're doing good. But other than that, I mean, I think that's pretty much it in terms of this situation. What they say about me has nothing to do with me. Because I've changed a lot in 1 year. A lot changes. For me anyway. Because I make it a point. I make it a point to just do better. I make it a point for me to just do better every day. You know? Every day I just need to do better than the day before. And if that means loving more, I'm gonna do it. In the sense that I really don't wish him bad. There's not a bone in my body that wishes him bad. Because there was a time that I cared about him as a friend. And for every friend that was a friend to me, I just wish you well. If I fucked you over, like that one friend that I did in elementary school. Well, in elementary school is when I moved to Ottawa, y'all. That's an insane story for another time. But I used to have a good friend back in my hometown that I would go visit when I first moved to Ottawa. And I fucked that friendship over because I wanted the person in my new town to like me. And so I stole something from her. And that's how I lost that friendship. Because I wanted to pretend, you know, I wanted to be part of the people here. In my head, I was like, oh, it's not like I'm going to see her a lot. And like, you know, yeah, she must be. I don't know what I was thinking. I was a lost child. I was just trying to fit in. I was just trying to fit in with the people, and I saw how privileged she was and how she has everything that she wants. So I didn't think that would even be something that she would notice, but they noticed. And do I regret it? Yeah, of course. Of course I regret it, because I think it was a cute friendship that I had. But I'm happy I'm doing better. I'm happy that I'm choosing to do better. I'm happy that with growth and with being able to look back at myself, like, I'm able to forgive myself for doing that. And that's what you're gonna have to do for a lot of healing, is forgiving yourself for shit you've done in the past that you're like, what the fuck were you doing, girl? I've had so many of those, babe. I've had so many of those. I forgive myself for being friends with people that love to cheat on their partners. And I forgive myself for putting myself in around energies like that, because that's like the furthest thing for me. But because I was people pleasing and I didn't want to lose the friendship, I just tried my best to navigate that without being too direct and being like, girl, you're a fucking piece of shit. Because, like, anyways. I forgave myself for fucking up that friendship from elementary school. I forgave myself for the debauchery that I allowed to happen while I was in high school. Because I was such a lonely girl, and all I wanted was for somebody to like me, you know. I forgave myself for putting me in the situation that I put myself in, which led to me almost dying in the hands of a crazy person. Literally. I forgave myself for being so mean to my parents. It took a lot of work to finally sit with the thought of my parents are still trying to figure out life. You know, my parents are people before they're individuals before they were my parents. My parents they don't know everything, and they never had a child that was my age. You know what I mean? It's just that they're still figuring it out. And I need to give them some grace. And I need to be nicer to them. And I'm so happy that I reached that fucking point like fucking 4 years ago. However long it's been. When did I leave the mental hospital? I guess Jed said December 2019. So December 2019. So it's been 5 years of me fully being fucking a good human to my parents. Shout out to me. So I forgive myself for a lot, and you're gonna have to do that because you didn't know better. And if anything, be harsh on yourself if you know better and you fucking continue something. If you know better and you continue to stay with somebody that doesn't respect themselves or the people around them, why do you think they're gonna treat you differently? You know. Oh my god, I say that and I think about one of my ex when he literally, wow, my life is such a movie. I'm probably gonna talk about it next time. Whenever I talk about it, who knows if I'm gonna elaborate on that one day. But my life is such a movie that I definitely lived the whole you go to the restaurant with your man and his bestie and you're all talking. His ex shows up. She comes to the table. It's awkward and they don't want to talk to each other. So you and the guy's best friend and the guy's bestie, you're looking at her like, what the fuck is going on? While your boyfriend at the time and his ex, they're being awkward and all like looking at each other in the eyes and blah blah blah. And then the nigga fucking gets up to go to the bathroom. While he was in the bathroom, you know what I was thinking? And I was sitting there. I was sitting there with his friend, and I was like, that nigga is gonna come up the stairs and just leave, because that's how it was set up, the bar. That like there was the front door, and then you could go downstairs to the bathroom and stuff, or you could just be in the rest of the bar. And I was at the family and friends table because I worked there at the time, and literally, I was sitting there. I was like, I know he's gonna leave the bathroom, come back upstairs, and just leave. And that's exactly what happened. He left. He fucking left. And then I was with his best friend, and I was like, I know he just left, and what should I do? And his best friend was so weird, like not knowing what to do with me, basically. And at some point, I was like, I think I'm just gonna go. Okay. So I just went. And by the way, when his ex came, she was with a guy too. So everybody was just weirded out by the situation, and they were just having a stare off in silence, and he looked pissed. When I left the bar to walk to go take the bus and go home, he was walking with his ex, and they were holding hands, and they were happy giggling. was just there like, oh, right, okay, I understand, yeah, correct. Me still being a people pleaser at the time, I kind of allowed it to still, dude, oh my god. But yeah, I kind of left that thing. I ended up going to the mental hospital. At the mental hospital, I met this guy. His name is Zach. Great drawer, super sweet dude. Definitely a friend that I made behind bars. Behind bars. Definitely a friend that I made over there, and he was really nice. But the thing is, he was the brother. Like, do you want to know how my life again is a movie? He was the brother of my ex's sister's boyfriend. Okay, so imagine my ex, okay, the one that left me hanging at the bar, had a sister who had a boyfriend, and that boyfriend's little brother was the Zach that was my friend at the mental hospital. So when I got out, at some point, some random number calls me, and it's that fucking crazy bitch, his ex, okay? She's calling me. She's like, why are you calling my phone? I know you've been seeing him. I know blah, blah, blah. You're the one that's been pranking me, like leaving work. You need to leave me alone. And I was like, baby girl, I haven't spoken to the man in who fucking knows how long, first of all. Second of all, why the fuck are you calling my phone acting crazy like this, bitch? What the fuck? And then she fucking tries to be like, oh yeah, he left you because you're crazy, that's why you ended up in a mental hospital. And I was like, how the fuck does she know that? And then my Jimmy Neutron brain figured out that like it's just because Zach, the little brother, they all spoke to each other, and somehow it made it a point that Zach's little brother, I guess Zach knew that my ex was the ex that left me behind, and I spoke to him about it, and that's how we connected, because we had like mutual people that we knew. So I'm sure he spoke about it with them, and I guess that got to my ex, who then told it to his crazy ex / new girlfriend, and she was trying to get at me about that and trying to use that as ammunition, as if I didn't fucking give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck at the time, and so I was like, okay, cool. Have fun with him cheating on you because he's trying to chit chat with other girls. Not that I didn't know that. Not that I tried to save him. Funny enough, we're cool now. Funny enough, me and this guy, we're cool now. Like, we're okay. Hurt people. Oh my god, this whole episode was just how hurt people hurt people. All 53 minutes later, all for some fucking stupid ass nigga that decided to tell his friends to message me because I blocked him. He's blocked on everything, phone numbers, and guys, like I said, he's tried to reach out to me through so many different phone numbers from so many different of his homies, and I had to block him on literally everything, every time. And so now I got hit up, and I'm excited to know what they say. I'm really excited to know what they say, you know, because I'm doing so good. My life is so good. I mean, all those friendship or relationship that I spoken about, I feel like all the bad shit that happened with them helped me have a better relationship with the people that I actually care about, and it helped me make better friends. I mean, that, you know, I spoke about those 2 Libra friends, the one that came with that came to help me visit places in Montreal. She didn't help me because she became late, but how do you guys think I have Jen? That's how I have Jen, you know, and I'm so grateful for Jen in my life. Hi Jen, if you're listening, Miss Busy. Miss Busy, I'm so excited to see you, girl. I miss you so much. You're the best, and you're such a hardworking woman. Keep it up, girl. The universe is gonna bless you soon, girl. You keep it up. You know, God loves you. You are one of God's favorite child, but that also means that you have to go through a lot of bullshit, girl. And I know you're working hard, and I know you're gonna get through it. I got you. I love you so much. And crazy situations got me a lot of the people in my life that I love, because I feel like I was put in a place where I think that those karmic relationships were able to bring me soulmates, connections forever and always, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for the people that I have, and I'm grateful for the work that I've done in myself. I'm grateful for... Hey! I'm grateful for being who the fuck I am. I'm grateful to be that bitch. I'm grateful to be me. And if only you guys knew how long it took for me to get to this place of being like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a quiz of the day. Quiz of the day is a quiz of the day. Is a quiz of the day. Is a quiz of the day. Is a quiz. Is a quiz. It's a quiz. What have I been watching that maybe I want to do quiz about? What have I been watching? What have I been watching? What have I been watching that I maybe want to know? I watched Batman. What the fuck have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of Adventure Time. Adventure Time, go on, grab a fan. Here's the mission feeling. Let's see. Which Adventure Time? I'm really intrigued to see what I'm gonna be. Oh fuck yeah, you quiz. Hell yeah. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to screen record this. And this time there's actually space for me to edit the video properly because I made space. Because I am a great videographer. Okay. I'll put D for this dick. Okay. You are a very hungry caterpillar. Which of the following would you rather eat? A chocolate cupcake made from scratch. Someone cut out a silly little face out of fondant and put it on top. It also reminds you of someone you know. A pristine tomato and cheese sandwich is the most perfect sandwich you've ever seen. An organic omelette on whole wheat bread, free range, grass fed, GMO free. This sandwich is so fresh it almost tastes alive. A rusty can of baked beans. It's been expired for half a century. A can full of dark purple grape flavored soda. Condensation droplets glints like diamonds on the outside of the ice cold can of pure ambrosia. A lumpy pile of pale mush. Yuck. A vague smile drawn into it with a spoon stares back at you. That's so creepy. A slice of heavenly smelling apple pie. A nice tall glass of milk. The cartoon has a picture of a ladybug on the side. How cute. A bunch of leftover fries. They've been gone cold and stale, but they're yours. Yuck. A beautiful little strawberry tart. It's so delicious. People have risked their life for a taste. A fresh snappy pickle. It has immense dimension powers. You cannot choose and thus wrap up all of the above into a giant burrito. Not what I'm gonna choose. I think I'm gonna go with the omelet. You know, not gonna lie, this sandwich is so fresh it almost tastes alive. Made me giggle, so I'm gonna take that. Plus grass fed, baby. Hey, hell yeah. Who were you in a previous life? Gentle quiz taker. Oh, that's me. Someone I no longer recognize. This is my first life, although I've been here for a long time. I've had many past lives. Hell yeah. Wiser than I am now. I've started from scratch once again. A myriad of colors. A fruit on a tree, a blade of grass in the field. Things were simple then. I dare not to think of the terror lies behind me. The heron. That much I know myself. I've had many past lives. Battle calls. You pick up your trusty sword. The golden sword of battle. Battle won and shipped. This sword is none of the less sharp. It's familiar and steadfast in your head. A trustworthy companion on your adventures. Demon blood swords. This sword glints with more than just the spilled red blood of its enemies. With it in hand you hold your legacy, your lineage. Beware of old grudges from before your time that might haunt it. Ooh. Grass sword. Once man's curse is another man's weapon, the slight in your hand and razor sharp. It hits its target every time better than you thought you could aim. It seems to have a life of its own sometimes. Who is really yielding here? Self sword. the sword is you. You are holding the sword. When your hand raises the sword words of you raises your head. You and the sword and you. Which one is you? And which one isn't? The fuck? Knight sword. How many swords are there? Darkly twisted, powerful hairy things. They demand a sword to match. The red eye in its handle stares unblinking. That's a creepy sword. I don't want that. Aromatherapy sword. You guys, I'm not going to read all of them. I'm going to take the golden sword. Okay? The one that's battle worn and chipped. This sword is none of the less sharp. It's familiar and steadfast in your hand. A trustworthy companion in your adventure. I want that bitch. Because what was the last one? You had aromatherapy sword. This elegant... what the fuck was I saying? Aromatherapy sword, this elegant blade of silver befits a dame with its precise cut and elegant red jewel, blah blah blah. And the last one was a dimensional sword. This sword was given to you for your protection by a loving hand. It yields the power of multiple dimensions, but more importantly, the power of friendship. As much as that's cute, I'm gonna go with the other one because like the golden sword, I know how to use it. That bitch is reliable. Okay. Which heart emoji do you feel represented by? So there's the black heart, there's the glowing heart, there's the android hairy heart, yuck. Arrow heart, there's a green heart, purple heart, orange heart, red heart, heartbroken heart, animatically correct heart, the love letter heart, the white heart. I've always been a black heart bitch. Because I'm black. That's not the reason. I just think it's fucking cool. Choose something to add to your outfit as you get dressed in the morning. Imagine that the rest of your outfit will be boring and only something from these options will make it fresh. Make it feel fresh. I don't know how to read. A heart locket with a picture of someone's beloved inside. No. Snazzy, mildly distressed black jeans with flattering fit. No. Cream ivory lace gloves. Just wearing them makes you feel like the elegant, benevolent entity you know you are inside. Nah. A crown that marks you are someone important. Nah. A sweater you borrowed from a friend that feel comforting. No. Some sort of wearable gadgetry that's high tech, crisp and clean in uniform. The minimalist design. Don't care. I don't care. A neon hoodie with it? No. A regular dude, just a normal guy. I'll wear what I always wear and I'm good to go. Out of those, hard locket. I mean, the hard locket is cute. A hard locket with a picture of someone beloved inside to carry them with you as you go about your day with their photo next to your heart. The thought of it pleases you. It's fucking cute. I love cute shit. You bite into a deliciously red Honeycrisp apple, but alas, there is a worm in it. How do you react? You pick up the worm, carefully putting it in a little petri dish, exactly where you were looking for. That's disgusting. You can be caught dead with a... Oh, sorry. You couldn't be caught... Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I don't know how to read. Don't look at me. You wouldn't be caught dead with wormy apples. Who does this quiz maker think you are? Facts. You pinch your nose and chew on it. You need protein. That's disgusting. You engage in an epic rap battle with the worm to fight for the right to the nose. This kind of sounds pretty fire. Yuck. You toss the apple to the side, deliberately flipping. You didn't even really want to eat it anyway. You turn your back to it so it doesn't see your eyes getting teary. You really wanted to eat that apple. You flare up, already sucking in the air to give voice to our anger, but then remember your steps and count to 10. Deep breath. A wormhole in my apple. What is this? A honey space apple? Haha. I'll take the engage in the epic rap battle. That's really funny. That's really funny. Choose a fragment of poetry from these options. There is still somewhere deep within you a beast shouting that the earth is exactly what it wanted. Here there are berries. What should I fear? Here there is bread in thick slices. And whom should I be afraid? Oh, world. The small caterpillar said, you were so beautiful. I am only a small tomato caterpillar made of the good tomato leaves. I am entirely alone. I and my shadow fill the universe. Facts. How strange for springs to survive all these months underground, shrouded in the breath of the death. My life standing still, despite this fact, is too an act of defiance. It is not the moon's light that demands our praise, but the distance it travels to reach us. For I am bound with flesh and joy, beauty lie beyond my scope. I strand my heart, I stretch my head, and I catch at hope. She is neither pink nor pale, and she will never be all mine. She'll learn her hands in a fairy tale and her mouth on a valentine. There are days we live as though death were nowhere in the background, from joy to joy to joy, from wing to wing, from blossom to blossom, and to impossible blossom, the sweet impossible blossom. What? I am not sure. Wish one speaks to me. I am not sure. The wish one speaks to me. I'm just feeling the nose with my phone. Oh, I forgot one, but I lean over the chasm of myself. It seems my God is dark like a web, 100 roofs, silently drinking. I like that one. I'll take that. It is hypothesized that love is expressed in 5 different ways. 5 love languages, if you will. Which one is yours? You die for your loved one, then you come back to life because that made them very sad. Facts. Tinkering around until you've put together exactly what your loved one needed. Love to the point of invention. Using your creative skills to make something for your beloved. Using art to express everything you were never able to tell them. You fight your demons for your someone. You create yourself, and you will make yourself beautiful for them. I do that for my people, though. I do that for myself in the universe, so I kind of get that. You keep the memory of your someone preciously in your heart. Your mind might have forgotten, but your heart never will. Committed a crime for your beloved. Maybe burning down whatever makes them sad will help. You need only spend time with them, treasuring the moments and knowing how they treasure you back. You generously treat them with gifts, increasingly lavish and plentiful to prove your love for them. You're blah, blah, blah. Okay. Letting down your walls for them. I am definitely you fight your demons for your someone. And I want to say I fight my demons for my someones. This whole journey started from my niece. Shout out to you, Fifi, forever and always. The best. So I guess it was for my someone. I like this one. You find yourself in classical Greek epic. Let me do that again. You find yourself in a classical Greek epic. True to epithet custom, your author refers to you as the lovely-haired hero of the people, ox-eye, scorch of men, wine-dark teller of tales, sweet-spoken rouser of armies, the lion-hearted leader of rebels, high-hearted champion of hearts, merry-minded paladin of life, dulcet-toned soothsayer of dreams, high-strung exactor of justice, rose-tinted enchantress of fate, scattered brain keeper of the flame, foolhardy giver of joy. Not gonna lie, I could easily be scattered brain keeper of the flame. However, the wine dark teller of tales. The wine dark teller of tales? There's something about it. Scattered brain keeper of the flame. But truly, I know scattered brain keeper of the flame is me. A skeleton wrapped in a dark cloak stops you in your tracks. He offers you a free Pagic Mauer. I was fully going to say Pagic Mauer instead of magic power. You accept it with no thought to any possible consequences whatsoever. The gift of sight, you see the past, the future, the present, and the infinite dance. That's already my life. The gift of charm, everybody likes you and wants to be your friend. Don't care. The gift of opulence, a bag of gold coins that's always full. Don't care. The gift of keep, be it things, people of memory. You will never lose anything again. Okay. The gift of mind. No matter what challenge lies, you remain level-headed and decisive. You will never get overwhelmed again. Nice. The gift of heart. Drink this potion and you will know your own heart and many faceted chambers. Cute. The gift of caliber. A charm that will have you tower over all friends and enemies alike. Okay. Gift of leisure. Gift of comprehension. Oh. The gift of power. The gift of order. I like the gift of mine. But it's not like I'm overwhelmed. I don't think that that's very accurate for my being. Ooh, I don't know. I'll take the gift of mine. Whatever. I don't have a reason. I'll take it. A wise person says to you it's dangerous to go alone in the woods. Take something and shows you a chest of strange items. What do you choose? There's a plushie of a clementine. There's a Hello Kitty toaster. A cameo brooch. Fancy perfume bottle. A jade teapot. A cat ice cube tray. Interestingly shaped vinyl record. A cursed Funko Pop of a villain you admire. Salt lamp. A tie-dye sweater. You decide to invest in stocks using your phone and leave it there. A cool edition of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I will take the jade teapot because jade, first of all, great crystal to have in my possession for many reasons. But also, if I have to hit somebody with that, I'll hit somebody with a jade. 2 in 1. Lastly, which songs would play during the intro of the high adventure story arc of your story? Island song, Come Along With Me. Everything Stays, Bacon. Oh my god, that's so bacon. Wow, that's funny. Good Little Girl, I'm Just Your Problem. Time Adventure, My Best Friends in the World. Fries, All Gummed Up Inside. Monster, Oh Fiona, Bonbon Ballade. What the fuck? Okay, let me read them. So oh my god, so many. For Island Song, you have Come Along With Me and the Butterflies and Bees. We can wander through the forest and do as we please. Love that. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes daily and nightly, ever so slightly, a little ways. Everything stays. Making pancakes. Take some bacon, I put in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what I'm gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Now you're in New York, can't control where to. Now you're in New York. Concrete jungle made me dumb it up. Okay. There's Good Little Girl, always picking a fight with me. You know I'm bad, but you're spending the night with me. To me, you're clear, transparent, you got a thing. For me, girl, it's apparent. That's a creepy song. No. It's just your problem. Sorry I don't treat you like a princess. Is that what you wanted to do? Sorry I'm not made of sugar. Am I not sweet enough for you? Is that why you always avoid me? Okay, don't care. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense, so we are always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good things end, but you and I always be back then. Oh, that's cute. I'll take that one. What else? Best friend. To be honest, the other ones are not interesting. I'll take that one. Who am I? I'm Lady Rainicorn. Oh, no fucking way. Elegant, laid back, charming, and pretty. These words that describe you. You're definitely a loving companion to all your grace with your presence, and you're secretly much smarter than you let on. Don't tell the people. They don't need to know about my high IQ. They don't need to know about the 125 plus. I have yet to do what's the word, an official IQ test, but from the ones that I'm done, 125 or 130 plus, babe. Fuck out of here. We quiz authors kindly advise you to let yourself display that smartness and worry less about what others think. Be more exuberant and in the center of things. You've got so much to offer, so let yourself be a part of the whole. I'm so sorry, neighbors. Okay, this is it. you guys. This was a good episode. Thank you to fuck nigga. Thank you to bitch ass for telling his friend to hit me up, because it gave me an episode today. A really good one too. I got to talk about so much, and I got to reminisce, and I got to do 1 + 1 = 12. I love it. And that's why I love this podcast. And I really, really, really love if you're here listening till the end. Don't forget to leave comments and leave a cloud emoji, or the one that like for farts. Leave a fart emoji in the comments if you're listening to this. Leave it somewhere, Instagram, on YouTube, as a review. I don't fucking care. Just show me the love, okay? And show the love to yourself. Never forget to do that, because the more you love yourself, the more you have self-awareness, which self-awareness is what? The key to being a good person. Don't forget to do that. I love you guys so much. Have a good week. Bye.